Hey, y'all. Just a pair of peepers. Yeah, love that name. I got these from Stacy Gordon, who is a puppeteer. She's a puppeteer actually on Sesame Street, and she has a cool little puppet website, and she sells peepers. I laugh because in our family, peepers was our weird polite way of referring to, well, you know what I mean. Boy parts, the boy part, your peeper, when our son was, little. I don't refer to it at all now. But anyway, so yeah, these are practice peepers. I think I've shown them to you before, but I just love them. I mean, I know some people have a weird a puppet, like they need a trigger warning if there's puppets involved in something. But I don't know. I think there should be therapy for that because puppets, ventriloquist puppets I can see, like the dolls. Those can be a little bit unnerving, I suppose. But I mean, hey, what's unnerving about me? I don't know why you're unnerved at all. I don't know. Nana, what is this voice you've given me? It just now came up. Yeah, I'm not sure I like it. It's kind of, I don't know, it's a little bit weird. Yeah. It's kind of a mix of, a gangster and I don't know what it is. Yeah, well, anyway, you sound like you have a cold. I know that. Look at my nose. You can tell my adenoids are in the wrong place. Yeah. You have a double jointed chin too. Yeah, well, you don't need to point that out. Holy cow, what's that all about? I'm sorry. Well, anyway, it's kind of cool how you can make just about anything into a puppet, including your hand. Yeah. I mean, don't you just want to take me home? No, I don't. Wait a minute. I do. I take you home. I mean, you live with me. Yeah, I do? Yes. I live with you? Yeah, you live with me. Okay. Yeah, whatever you say, Nana. Okay, so I haven't practiced with my hand. Oh, that sounds weird. In a long time. Or ever. No, in a while. Anyway, so that's peepers. Aren't they the best? Yeah. So the thing that hey, welcome. Hi. I don't even know if there's anybody here, so I'm just jabbering. I don't think there is. Well, Pop-Pop's probably here somewhere. I think he's down working out in the gym, sort of, with one ear on me. So, what's my name anyways? Donald? Probably not a good idea right now. Oh, probably not. Well, I was thinking you kind of look like a duck. Yeah, I guess, if you look at me sideways, the throat aisle is a little bit duckish. Yeah. But not all ducks are named Donald. Nope. Okay, let's not even go there. Yep. Okay. Gerald? How about Jerry? Yeah, Jerry works. Okay. Jerry. So Jerry, if we're going to call you Jerry, Jerry. Yeah. Should we give you like a Jersey accent? A Jersey accent. Oh, I have friends from Jersey. Yeah, you do. They might be offended. Yeah, they might. Oh, what are we going to do about that? I don't know. You are a duck of few words. I'm not a duck. What are you? I don't know. I think you're a duck. Okay, I'm the duck. I'm the hand duck with a double jointed chin. I kind of like your chin. Why? Well, it sort of has some pliability to it. Yeah, I know. I'm showing off now. You are kind of showing off. Do that again. Yeah, I'm showing it off. I'm showing off now and hopefully distracting the title from the fact that you're totally moving your lips. I'm totally moving my lips. I haven't practiced with this voice yet. Well, I think you should because and you lost the jersey too. So, you got to work on this. I know, I really do need to work on it. You want to come up here in the top camera? Yeah, sure. Oh, there it is. Yeah, that's it. That's the jersey. Okay, let's put you up here. Oh, yeah, Jerry here. Yes, Jerry here. I could fix your car. I could fix your fire escape. I liked him better on the workbench. Anyway, yeah. So hello, Jerry. Yeah. I was thinking about putting you down because... Well, don't put me down. Why not? Because I don't like to be put down. I can't blame you for that. I like to be loved. You like to be loved? Yeah, me too. Yeah, I like to be loved. Love me, Nana. Okay. Okay, Jerry. One of the things that Stacy was teaching was that anything can become a puppet, and she does this great thing, and it's, I just credit her 100%, but she does this, like, she takes a water bottle and she puts it up in the camera, and she's like, she has a way of making it look like it's alive. Of course, she's been a puppeteer for like 2 decades, so, but she'll just put it up in the camera and do all these motions. I'm drinking hot chocolate. I have to show you the bubbles because there's no light. There's no light way up there. Oh, you can't see it because the bubbles, people. The bubbles in hot chocolate are like what you live for. There they are. I'll put that right there. Okay, back to me. Anyways, what I was saying was that she has this way of, like, she can bring a water bottle to life. Like, what do you mean? You can bring a water bottle to life. Yeah, but that's Vash's voice. I don't care. I can have whatever voice I want. I can be a bottle with the voice of a small monkey if I want to. Yeah, you can. Anyway, anything can be a puppet. That's what I love about this. There's some weird magic. Oh, hi, Shayna. How are you? Thank you for coming in. So, like, Shayna, I'm so glad you popped in because nobody comes to my streams. I'm not, and that's not, I'm not being sad about that. I just, in fact, I've kind of liked it up till this point because I have no idea how to, like, nice to meet you. And I would love to know how you found out about Puppet Time with Nana. But because it's been so quiet, like, my husband, he lurks, and my daughter will lurk sometimes. Aw, sweet. I'm so glad you came right in. Welcome to Puppet Time with Nana. So this is probably my fifth live stream. And so far it's been, oh, Lala, great. Yeah, Lala Carpe Diem is a wonderful streamer. Her and her husband stream. It's kind of an adventure stream. They're, I'm going to say older, even though they're younger than me. And, but they've kind of, like, decided to live their life in an adventuresome way. So they've sold a home and they've moved onto this property with a tiny house and a bus that they've renovated and a yacht. It's not a yacht. It's like a houseboat. And so they kind of live stream their whole life between the boat and the property. Yeah. Well, then you're a lot younger than me. But they're just lovely people, and they stream a lot, and they just kind of let you peek into all of their projects and the building of things and their travels. And they were just down in Florida for the hurricane, down there rescuing her, I think her mom. I'm not sure if it's her mom or a mother-in-law, but and so they streamed, like, the whole time the hurricane was going on. It was crazy. But anyway, so I hang out over there. And so Shayna came over from there, and they recognize your name now that I'm talking about them. No, my audio doesn't stay together. I'm very, I
I live up in the mountains, and I have a lot of latency between my my stream, my chat, everything. So, but thank you for telling me that. Actually, so far, audio has synced just fine in my playback, in my recording, but we have a kind of a storm blowing through, so that could be part of it. Okay. Her mom is in Florida. His is in, it looks like Wyoming. This is so small. Poor Nana. She can't read it very well. So I'm sorry. I don't know what to do about it because A, I'm all by myself on this. And B, I just can't troubleshoot it right now. I don't know if I have something open that's, yeah, thank you. Yeah, so what I was saying is that I've been basically all alone. So I haven't had to worry about chat too much, which has been kind of nice because we get real busy building the puppets and playing with Sunny and stuff. But yeah, so I keep thinking, what's it going to be like if 10 people show up? You know, how am I going to make them happy? I'll just be me. I'll just do what I do. I'll build puppets. Then we'll talk with Sunny.
Yeah, it's sitting over here waiting. I'm usually the co-host, but this time it's this guy.
What guy?
That guy on your hand.
Oh, this guy?
Yeah, what's his name? Dave?
Oh, you know what? I already can't remember his name. You guys remember his name? Because I've already forgotten. Doug? What was it? Dave? Doug? He's no help at all. He's not even speaking to me right now. So anyways, sorry. I'm going to move over to Sunny. So yeah, I build puppets, we chat with Sunny, and if there's a chat going on, then I'm going to have to figure that piece out, like how to do it all. And the moderators, I don't even know what those are. So
hello,
this is Sunny.
Nice to meet you, Shayna. I'm so happy that you came in to meet us.
That would be great. Thank you, Shayna. She says I posted in Lala's Discord. Maybe we can get some friends. Friends are helpful, aren't they?
Yeah, we need some friends. We need friends who like puppets and old women.
Old women?
Yes, puppets and old ladies. That's much easier to say.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Sunny. You're very sweet.
I know it.
So Sunny is my
co-host. Yeah,
he's my co-host. And mostly he sits over there on his
that rod that goes up my
up his, Anyway, he sits over there and watches. Sunny was my first puppet that I ever built, which was
last year.
Yep. What was that?
Last year? I said last year, and I'm not even turned Jersey.
What's happening?
Well, that guy got under my skin.
Yeah, he did get under your skin because under your skin is my hand, which is him.
What? Oh, I'm really confused now.
I bet you are.
Like, that guy is in me?
I really wasn't going to put it that way, but yeah, because that guy was my hand, and so the guy is now in you.
Oh, I'm starting to have a really weird existential moment.
I bet you are. So Sunny,
yeah,
is my co-host, and he mostly sits over there on his stand while we build puppets, and every once in a while he chimes in, talks. But anyway, that's Sunny.
Yeah, thanks. I have a joke.
You have a joke?
Yes, I came prepared with a joke.
Okay. Oh, no.
What?
I don't know.
What's the matter, Nana?
Well, I'm nervous enough as it is, so if we start cracking really dumb jokes, I just worry, where that might go.
Don't worry about it. You shouldn't worry so much, Nana.
I know, I probably shouldn't, huh?
No, it's not good for you.
Mm-mm. Worry really isn't that great for you, but I do it a lot. Oh, thank you. Ah, nice. Okay, so Shayna says mods can ban people if needed.
Yeah, I would ban everybody. I'm just going to ban everybody right now.
No, you can't. Sunny, you can't just ban people.
Why not? They make me feel really nervous. And when I get nervous, sometimes things happen.
What happens?
I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
It's embarrassing.
Okay, we won't talk about it. Okay, let's do a joke. Aww. Right? Can't worry till you need to. Absolutely. I mean, what is the point? Why live through our worst imaginings and then have them not even happen? They may as well happen at that point. So yeah, let's make a pact. No more worrying.
That is the greatest idea I ever heard, Nana. No more worrying because it gives me a headache.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, I'm going to tell my joke now.
Okay.
I have to read it though because I keep forgetting it.
Okay. Here we go.
Here's my joke. Okay.
Where?
This one right here. Okay. Here's my joke. How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
Yeah, how does Bob Marley like his donuts?
I don't know. How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
With jam in them. Why are you not laughing?
Can you say it again?
How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
I don't know. How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
With jam in them.
With jam in them. Bob Marley likes his donuts with jam in them. I'm sorry. I would love to laugh, but I can't fake it.
He likes them with jam in them.
Oh, wait a minute. Bob, how does Bob Marley like his donuts?
Yeah.
With jammin'. With jammin'. With jammin', right?
Yeah, that's it. With jam in them.
No, you have to say it with jammin', like Bob Marley with jammin'.
I can't understand what you're saying when you do that.
It's with jam. It's like short for with.
I don't know what you mean, and I think you wrecked my joke.
I'm sorry, Sonny. I did my best.
With jam in them. I don't understand why you don't find that funny.
It's okay. It's okay. Sometime I will play his song for you because he sings about we jammin'. He's a Rasta guy, sings. Okay, never mind. Okay, so that's Sonny's joke for today.
Yeah, that's my joke for today.
Okay, maybe we'll look for some more. I'll help you look for some.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, alrighty then. Okay, so I have to look at. Yeah. Well, you came pretty close there, Shayna. She says hi. He likes his donuts high. He probably likes to have several when he's high. I don't even think Bob Marley's alive. But anyway, we jam in.
Yes, with jam in them. He likes it with jam in them.
Yeah. Okay, Sonny. So today?
Yes, today.
We're going to do a couple of things on Purple Monster.
Oh, it's about time. I'm waiting for Turtle Monster to get made.
Yeah. It's taking a really long time.
I know it because two things.
What?
You keep making mistakes.
Well, I do make mistakes, but it's because I'm new at puppet building.
You're new?
Yeah.
You mean I'm not your first?
No, you are my first.
Oh, no wonder my hands are weird.
Yeah, your hands are a little bit weird. Can you show the people your hands?
This is my hand and it's really wiggly and strange and I can't really control it too good.
That's okay.
I can straighten my hair though.
Oh, good.
And also I have this hand over here that you have to control, Nana.
Yeah, I do have to control it.
And I can stroke your face.
Oh, I love it when you stroke my face, Sonny.
Yeah, okay. And hugs, yeah, okay.
Yes, you're a sweetie. Mm-hmm.
But in any case, my hands are wiggly and weird.
Yeah, we had a little trouble with his hands, and I don't know why. I mean, I kind of do know why, but so we are going to have a Puppet Time with Nana where we do a little bit of operation on Sonny.
Oh, don't talk about it. Oh,
I'm sorry.
Don't talk about it, Nana.
Okay.
She said she's going to operate on my hands right in public, right in front of Tito. She's going to just open my hands up.
Yeah. It'll be okay.
We don't bleed, so it's not very messy.
Yeah. So I am at some point when we finish Purple Monster, we're going to fix Sonny's hands. He's just his armature inside there got kind of.
What are you doing to my hand? You keep doing this. I feel like I have no control over my hands.
No, you don't. Yes, he is adorbs, isn't he? When I used to have to sew the dog toys, they would watch me. I bet they did. Shayna says when she sewed her dog toys, they would watch her the entire time. And they do. They get possessive about their toys.
Yes, and you know what? The kitty cat that we have, she tries to play with me, and I get really scared because I feel that she's going to rip off one of my dotty tarts.
She might. Yeah, we don't let her play with Sunny.
Yeah, I mean, she's really cute, and I think we could be really good friends, but she's mostly a wild animal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm afraid she will rip off one of my eyes or eat my guts.
Yeah, she might. So, what were we talking about?
My hand surgery, which I don't want to talk about.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we're going to, after Purple Monster is done, which is going to be a minute, although I'm going to now start streaming, I think, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I've been streaming Wednesdays only in the middle of the day, and I think that's partly why I don't have a lot of people coming in, because people are just at work and stuff. And plus the better streamers are streaming right then. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll add for sure a Friday evening, because then my granddaughter can pop in, which will then, Nana will try really hard on Fridays to be careful of her language, which is hard because Nana can have a potty mouth, which Kiki knows.
Yeah, she's very aware of your potty mouth.
Yeah, but we try.
Yes, you do try.
But her list of no-nos is like really hard. Oh, good. Cool. Yes, they can accidentally smack you. We had our kitty smacked my husband today and opened his thumb up. You wouldn't think that they could, but they have razor wire for paws. So if Mondays are quiet, you are welcome to pop in. So yeah, Mondays I'm thinking 4:30 and Fridays at 4:30, but I'll probably still do Wednesdays midday because Nana just can't like do all evenings. So, but anyways,
So what were you saying, Nana? It's so much to keep track of. You have to look at that thing over there where there's words going up, and up.
Yeah, and those are people.
Those are people? Yeah, that's Shayna. That's Shayna? Oh, that's Shayna? Shayna? Huh. But where are her eyes? Where is her face?
Well, on Twitch, we can't see their faces and eyes.
Oh.
But they can talk to us.
They can talk to us?
Yeah. Can you talk? But you can't talk to them.
I can't talk to them?
No, because you have to be able to type in the chat.
Oh, I can't type.
No.
Because these don't work right.
No.
They don't work for that. I don't have that kind of dexterity.
Nope. So, but you can talk.
I can talk. Hello. Hello. Testing. Shayna, are you there? Hello, Shayna? Are you there? We could be friends.
Yeah, totally. Oh, look at, she put up some little kitty cats and some little dinosaurs. Do you see them?
I see kitty cats and dinosaurs. Oh, those are my friends.
Oh, see right there? It says RUPST then.
What does that mean? Does that mean you have trauma?
Does that mean I have trauma? You mean PTSD?
Yes.
Probably, but that's not what she's talking about.
Oh, what is she talking about? Is she saying...
No, she's asking if we are Pacific Standard Time.
Okay. And are we?
Yep, we're Pacific Standard Time. We're in Cali. So, yeah, pop in. That'd be great.
Yeah, pop in and we could chat. And
see, this is what happens. Okay, so in case you don't know, and if there's anybody who happens to be lurking.
Oh, look, there's frogs there now.
Yeah, there's frogs.
I like those little guys down there.
So in case you don't know, I'm just going to say, because I haven't had many guests so far, I'm just learning ventriloquism.
What's that?
That's the thing where I help you talk, but I don't move my mouth.
You don't? Yes, you do.
That's the thing.
You do move your mouth.
Yeah, sometimes I do move my mouth because I'm just learning and it's hard.
I know, because you know why?
I don't. Go ahead and tell me.
Because you're doing all of this stuff.
What stuff?
This stuff. You're looking at all those words going.
Oh, you're from Northern Cali. Oh, we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, just like that. You're looking at the words going, and you're trying to talk to the people, and you're trying to move my head up and down, and you're trying to make a voice, and you're trying to not move your lips, and try trying to say lit, which is really hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking about whether Tito are bored and want to go eat a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
And you're worried that Turtle Monster is never going to be finished.
Mm-hmm.
Because your daughter really wants her puppet.
Mm-hmm.
And I really want a new friend.
You want a new friend?
Yes, I want Turtle Monster to be my friend.
Oh, I'm afraid Purple Monster isn't going to live here.
He's not? You're going to send him away?
Mm-hmm.
Just like Bob?
Mm-hmm. We're going to send him away just like Bob. In fact, he's going to go live with Bob.
Oh, all of my friends, they go away.
Don't cry, honey. Don't cry. It's okay. It's all right.
Don't touch me.
Okay, sorry. So we built Sunny. I built Sunny. He helped. But we built Sunny. And then after Sunny, my granddaughter, Kiki, who may show up tonight for a little bit, she wanted a puppet too. So we built her a puppet, and his name is Bob. I'll show you some pictures of Bob.
Yeah, show us pictures. Because I miss Bob so much. He became my brother.
He was your brother, huh?
Yes, we were solemn brothers in the puppet. The puppet, brotherhood.
The puppet brotherhood?
Yes. And we spoke of many things when you were sleeping at night.
You spoke of many things while I was sleeping at night?
Yes.
Okay.
And they were private, and I cannot tell you what they were.
Okay. I find out so much from Sunny when we're just chatting. I never know what's going to come out of his mouth.
Yeah, you never know what's going to come out of your hand.
That too.
Okay. I'm going to be quiet for just a minute.
Why?
So you can talk.
Yeah. It's a lot. Yeah, no. Okay, I'm going to look at the chat. Hold on. Oh, you're sweet. Okay. Shayna, you're so sweet. Oh my God. I've never had so much chatting in my chat. Ever. Not ever, ever. So thanks. I'm getting a taste of what it could be like if there was more than one of you. Holy cow. I don't know how people do it. I really don't. Thank you for saying I'm amazing. I'm learning. And I really didn't intend to do it. I just, something told me build puppets. So I started building puppets, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm not doing ventriloquism. And then I'm like, but I have to do ventriloquism. So I'm trying to learn it, and it's really freaking hard. There's a food and drink streamer that does crafts Mondays, usually with her kids. How fun! If you're on long enough, I could get a nice little raid. You know, it's funny. Somebody tried to raid me like my first or second stream. I think Lala mentioned me, and somebody came over and they tried to raid me, and I didn't have a setting right in my software, and so nobody could come in. So it was kind of a dud, but I think I fixed it. So yeah, that would be fun. I think I might shart myself, but it might be fun. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, so Bob. Okay, I'll tell you about Bob. I don't mean to be a distraction. I won't be bothered if ignored. I'm just yucky. I'm so glad to find somebody else who's yucky. In fact, my husband calls me Chatty Cathy, which is the name I use for my podcast, which is called Permission to Play. And I, yeah. So anyway, so Bob, Sunny, can I put you down for a minute? Because I really need my hand.
Yes.
You're so sweet sometimes. Sometimes you argue with me.
Yes, I do, because I am my own puppet, and I have my own thoughts and my own desires.
You do?
Yes, I do. But sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I like to be nice and give you what you need, Nana.
You do?
Yes, because you deserve it.
I do?
Yes, you deserve for people to be kind to you.
You do?
Yes, and
I mean, I do.
Yes, what I'm trying to say.
I'm cracking myself up. Oh God, it's starting.
What I'm trying to say is,
oh God, I'm gonna have a little minor laughing fit. And I haven't smoked anything. I haven't drank anything except a little chocolate.
What I was trying to say, Nana, are you gonna hold it together?
I'm gonna try.
I'm trying to say that you deserve for Tito and monsters to be nice to you.
Thank you.
And that's true of everybody. Everybody deserves their title and monsters to be nice to them. Remember that, Shayna. Remember it.
Okay. Thank you for that sermon.
You're welcome. Anytime you need a spiritual pick-me-up, just call Sunny, because I know all about that.
You are? You're all about it, huh?
Yes, I am. Amen. Amen.
Okay, don't even go there with me, buddy.
Okay, I won't. I promise.
Okay. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about Bob, and then if there's time, we got an hour. We're going to do a little bit of work on Purple Monster.
Thank you very much, Nana. I love you.
I love you too.
Can I have a kiss?
Mm-hmm. I kiss puppets.
It's really weird that it's somehow I like it.
Okay, good. Me too. You always give me nice snuggles. He's an emotional support puppet. And I'm aware I just slurred my words, and I haven't been drinking, honestly, except for chocolate. Okay, we're gonna puppets are supposed to go away like this. They're supposed to go.
Okay, I'm leaving now.
But I just ruined the illusion. So there you have it. I have a lot to learn. It's a thing. I'm telling you guys. Okay, Sonny, there you go on your little stand. There you go. He sits over here on his little stand and watches. And he gets the cutest looks on his face. He's so cute. Real quick, let me find photos. And you're not a distraction, Shayna. It's good practice for me, so I really appreciate it. You did a podcast? I would like to hear about your podcast. I have no commands. One for your podcast on a timer would be great. Yeah, I know nothing. I have none of the. Oh, she says bye.
Oh, die, Shayna. I'll be back. If you stay, I might be back. And if you don't stay, I might be back.
Okay. I have nothing. I don't know any of the things. Like I jumped on, it was all I could do to like set up my software and do all the stuff and have all the things. So I know nothing about bits or bobs or bells or whistles. I know nothing. And I'm been derelict in like going out and looking at tutorials. So I really should hit up a couple of people. I know people would be super helpful. Lala said, yeah, DM me. I'll tell you all the stuff. So I know I need to set up Streamlabs or something and get all the little pop-ups and the rewards for people who come in and hang out and want, to make noises and make fart noises and stuff. I mean, I don't know I don't know what any of it means. Honestly, I'm completely green. So, my chocolate's getting cold. And just, you'll find out that I'm a chocoholic. The good stuff. Only the good stuff for me. Yeah. Stream elements. Yep. Right. Okay. And I really do, I've been weighing the affiliate thing. Not sure I want ads on my stream. Not sure. So I have to look into all of that. It's just going to take me a minute. That's all. But, okay. I don't know what that means. If you're probably a youngster, so I probably don't know. And when I say youngster, I mean that with the greatest of respect. But I probably don't know what that means, that he's cheap AF. I mean, I know what AF means, but I don't know what that means. If that's like slang for, dope or, whatever. Tell me. School me. School the old lady, the old Nana. Ads can be worked in, yeah. Real choosy about who I will advertise for. Sounds bad, but I am. He's only using free stuff. Got it. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with, only using free stuff. I just, I have a weird thing about ads. Like I don't feel like I want to represent just anything that gets sold. So we'll see what happens. I really don't know. Right now, I just mostly wanted to hang out with people. You 54 are going on like 25. So, wow. Okay. It would be very fun to hang out with you. And are you a streamer, Shayna? Do you have something that you do? Because if I had stream elements or something, I would do the thing, that does a shout out. But we can just do it the old school way. And I'll shout about you. And I would like to know if you are and if you do stuff, like what you like to do. Okay. So really quick, I'm going to tell you. Let's go to photos. And I'll tell you just the really cool. Okay, we'll show you Purple Monster, but it's just a drawing at this point. But first, this is Bob. You're kind of hip. Yeah, me too. I'm a hip old lady. Not really. So this is Bob, and he looks very much like Sunny.
Because we're brothers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I had some moderate success with Sunny.
What do you mean moderate? I'm a smashing success.
Yep. You actually are, buddy. So she wanted Bob and she wanted red. So we have a red puppet with red hands because Kiki wanted red. So we made Bob, and my daughter, my daughter and my sweetie pie, my little girl. What? I have a celebrity here? Jana? Holy cow, girl. I want to know what all that means. It sounds like you're super important. I need to treat you really, really well and then hit you up for help. No, I'm kidding. But I do know what a mod is, and a VIP, I believe what that is. And I know you're a master Twitch intro person because I do believe you've promoted me when I've been over there with Lala. I think you've been one of the ones who's shouted about me. So super sweet. So Bob, there's Bob. And so we built Bob, and then we packaged him up, and you can see my granddaughter there watching over meat. Because what we did was all summer long while we were building Bob, we met over meat, and she watched me build him. Because I told her, if you want me to build you a puppet, it's no small feat. So you got to hang out and watch how it works, how it happens. She's like, yes, I'm so into that. And so she came a couple days a week online and watched. Which, by the way, they live in far away from me. They're in Tennessee. We're in California, so we don't get to see them very often. So we've been meeting online with her almost daily for about 4 years. And she was 4 when we started. She's 8 now, almost 9. So she came online a couple times a week and watched me build Bob and gave me the, instructions when I wasn't sure how she would want something. Oh, she wanted his nose to be black and his hands to be red and blah, blah, blah. So we built him, and then she was super concerned as we wrapped him up in tissue for mailing and packed him in a box. She was so concerned about that. Look at her eyes. She's like, oh, he can't breathe in there. And then he arrived in Tennessee, and then they had a little reunion call. And so now she's playing with Bob, and she's actually practicing ventriloquism, and she's super good at it. I don't know. If she keeps up with it, she's going to surpass me very quickly, but which is great. Totally great. And but so once in a while, Sunny and Bob get online and they chat with each other and play games and stuff. So it's really fun. So Purple Monster. Moving on. Yeah, it's a Chewy box. Cat. Okay, got it. But yours is going to be 30. Yep, mine are up there in the 3s for sure. It's weird, isn't it? Isn't it weird? I still sort of mourn each age as it goes. I miss them at newborn. I miss them at 2. I miss them at 5 and 8. But they're a delight now, so it's all good. And my daughter, she gave us one more to play with. But yeah, so I'm getting a second childhood motherhood / thing with my granddaughter. We, my husband and I, we cherish that we have such a bond with her and we get to hang out. We feel very, very lucky indeed. So, and we get to see them. They're coming out at Thanksgiving. They're coming out to Cali. So we're going to have a little family reunion here soon. Yeah, so I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so on to Purple Monster. Let's get on with it a little bit. I don't know how far we're going to get tonight. So going back to my workbench, there's Purple Monster up there. Just a drawing. I can't, and I've talked about this before, but I'll tell you again. So Purple Monster is, and of course that's a teeny tiny little picture, but he is a special order from my daughter because of course, if Kiki gets a puppet, Em gets a puppet. And I'm so happy to do it. So excited. But Purple Monster is gonna, if you can see him, which way do I need to go? There we go. He's gonna have, I've got this gorgeous, gorgeous Mardi Gras purple fur. And so he'll be, she wanted long fur that was purple, and he'll be the opposite of Sunny. So he'll have the yellow fleece, like Sunny's yellow, on his hands. He's going to be all Mardi Gras colors. So his eyelids, his hands will be that bright gold. And then I have some really beautiful teal colored fleece that I'll probably do his nose in and possibly his ears. And then he'll have some horns, which I'm not sure yet what color those will be. And then we have lots of cool little feathers and fun little, feathery type things that I'll insert into his top of his head. So when he moves around, he'll be real Muppety. And then she wanted wings. So horns and wings. So those are all things I have no idea how to make, but I'm totally game. So we're doing it. And I just use a lot of tutorials from some great master puppet makers like Puppet Nerd and My Puppet Factory, which is the pattern that I'm using for the head for Purple Monster. So far we've made this head, which has 2 massive mistakes on it. You like purple? Yay. Yeah, purple is one of M's favorite. Well, I'm not really an artist. I just, I just play. So which way do we need to go here? Okay. So right now, Purple Monster talks like this, dude. My daughter says it's Michelangelo. I say it's Donatello. I say it's neither one, dude, because I'm a purple monster. I'm not a Ninja Turtle. But I think he looks like a turtle right now, don't you? Total turtle head. But he won't be a turtle when we're done. So these cheeks went on a whole step too soon. So you get to watch a cheek surgery.
Oh no, surgeries. Oh God.
It's okay, Sunny. It's okay. There's no blood with puppets.
Oh, good. Okay.
So I'm going to cut these off and we're going to start over because I did make some mistakes with those, which I could go into here, but I've already gone into them. So you have to go back and watch some other streams if you want to know what the mistakes are, or I'll talk about them while we're doing the surgery. But those are going to come off. And prior to that, we are working on the mouth plates. So inside the mouth, part of the structure of the mouth is what are called mouth plates. And that's what we made the last 2 streams. I talked too much, so it took way too long. But these are rigid. The camera is absolutely opposite of what you would do with your hands. So this is the upper mouth plate, and this is what your fingers go into to operate the puppet. And this is the bottom mouth plate. So they go in like this. We're going to attach this elastic today, but once they're inside, I can't do it because this elastic is not attached, but these are what allow you to open and close the mouth and give you a nice rigid mouth. Puppets like Kermit don't have these. So you can really do a lot of expressive movement, which I really like. And I would like to make a Kermit-like puppet eventually. I'm going to do that because that's what I liked about when I did the little hand guy, because you can get, what did we do for him? I don't even remember my name. Oh, Dennis was my name. Dennis, the guy with the peepers. Yeah, I got a peeper. I just like, and that's how Lamb Chop is. If you've ever seen Lamb Chop, she can really, I just love that. So we'll play with that. So we did that. We finished this one. Hallelujah. And now 4:35, 36. Okay. I'm just going to sew this other side on real quick. And so these can be done. I was hoping to glue these in tonight, but I don't think it's happening. I talk too much. Every time I finish, I tell my husband, okay, I'm going to stop talking and I'm going to make puppets. But I really think that the reason I'm doing this live stream is because I just get to talk without stopping and nobody can stop me. But I guess I do have to stop and look at the chat. Absolutely. Absolutely, Ms. McPherson. Art is play. And you know what? It is my honest belief that life is also and should be play. We just have set up systems that don't honor that. Should I get out the soapbox? I don't think so. Though it takes everything in me not to. I'll just wait till people love me so much that they'll sit around while I jabber and bemoan the fact that we don't. Oh, I think last time I decided to go with single strand here. I didn't, the double was too unwieldy. Nice thick thread, but when I doubled it, it was like loopy and weird. Art is definitely play. How do you translate your drawings into the sewing? I don't know. No, I'm kidding. So the way, with the puppet makers that I've watched, the drawing, typically they actually do the drawing at scale. And then they take the drawing and from that drawing, they do a 3D model, usually out of clay, sometimes out of something else like tin foil or whatever, on an armature. And they actually make they don't do it to scale. Actually, some do it to scale, but they'll sculpt it in a small scale. And then over the clay, they'll actually use tape, like masking tape, to create a pattern. They tape it all up, then they mark the tape, and they carefully cut the tape and peel it off, and they cut it into darts so that they could take that 3-dimensional shape and then flatten it out. And then they lay it on paper, and then they draw it, then they peel the tape off, and then they take that drawing, they blow it up to scale. So if it's only this big, but they want to make a puppet that's this big, they just scale it up. They do the math, which my daughter M could totally do because she's a genius. They do the math, scale it up, print it out, and then that's their pattern. Now, I have not done that with Purple Monster because I just went and bought a pattern. So this pattern and the body pattern that we're going to use, which is from My Puppet Factory. You have to check her out. Instagram, My Puppet Factory. She makes the most gorgeous puppets. Just beautiful. And she has a couple of patterns that she sells. And puppet makers are very close to the vest with their patterns. It's hard to get them. It's hard to find people that will actually divulge their secrets. Because I don't think they want the market glutted with a lot of puppets because they make good money. You know, these puppets sell for like $500 and $600. But if they're professional grade. But anyways, okay, let me just see what I'm doing here. So what I'm doing is I'm stretching this elastic so that it's snug but not tight on my thumb. It just gives me some stability so that I can move the mouth plate without my finger sliding around. And I think I cut it. I did. Last time I cut it just to the edge there, and that seemed about right. So now I just need to secure this on here, level with my holes right about there. Yeah, so they cut out that's how they make the patterns. So with this one, I have the body that goes with this head, and he has a little pot belly. And so I really kind of based the drawing on what I knew I'd be using with this pattern. But then there are some elements that are not in the pattern. So I'm going to have to figure out how to do them. Sorry, I have to think here for a second. How did I do that? I don't remember. I think I went back down this way. Okay, sorry, you got to think for a sec. I don't know how the knitters do it that are counting, stitches and stuff. Holy cow. The Sonnet Silence is another streamer that I follow, and she's a crocheter. She makes gorgeous crocheted stuff. The Sonnet Silence. She's amazing. But she just crochets away while she's jabbering, and I just think, I don't know, I would have crocheted like an elephant by accident. Okay, so here we go. So I've drilled holes here. Because this is hard plastic. It's plastic from just a bin lid that I have that was no good. Yeah, like a storage bin. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how this goes. And my stitches are horrible. Like when you look at these, it's just gross. But I don't care. Nobody's going to see this because it's going to be inside a puppet head.
which, as we said before, is a beautiful place to be.
Inside of a puppet head is a beautiful place to be. Okay, I'm going to go from this side here. Can you see? I can see now that this light is so bright. You almost can't see what I'm doing. Is that better? My lighting situation, I mean, I even bought lights, and they're not great. Yeah, not great. I usually stream during the day, and I get all this sunlight coming in this window, so I haven't had to worry too much about how my lighting looks. But if I'm going to start streaming in the evenings, I'm going to have to make some adjustments. Okay. I keep losing my train of thought on the stories here, but... Oh, I was just saying that I'm going to have to figure out the connection between the body of Purple Monster and the distance between his neck, his body at the neck, and, well, basically the neck. It's called a neck sleeve. And I am going to have to kind of do a hybrid from another puppet pattern that the puppet nerd who's on YouTube, Adam Krutinger, he's amazing. Go check him out. Okay, so I'm going to go back through this. So I'll come back up here. I want to do this twice. I want this to be good and sturdy because it's going to get some wear. This is so hard. I can never find the hole. And that's just a whole place for all kind of jokes. But I yet to hear have anybody respond to that. Can't find the hole. Go ahead, somebody, anybody, pop, come on. Don't leave me hanging. Okay, I need a needle or a pin. Okay, here's how we do it. Because I've lost my touch here. I used to be able to visualize it and then I could find it, but it's not happening, Bob. Okay. This should go a lot faster than it's going. But again, talk. Okay, what do we got going on here? Yeah, it's a process. Okay, an armature. Okay, let me back up. Okay, yeah, so the drawing is, it's just for me, it's just a template. And so this is truly going to be a work of flying by the seat of my pants. And I just kind of conceived Purple Monster based on the shape. There's a blind lady that streams cooking and sewing things like stuffies for her grandkids. She's quite talented. Oh, I'll have to go watch her so that I can feel really, about myself. No, I'm kidding. She's blind and she makes great animals. That's beautiful. It's amazing. An armature is like an internal, let me show you a picture real quick. An armature is like the internal structure. So let me really quickly, desktop. Let's see. Okay. So that's Sunny. That's his.
That's me?
Yeah.
That's my skin.
Mm-hmm. That was me making Sunny. There he is. I'm just going to quickly fly through these. So there's an armature. You can see that I'm holding in my hand. This is the internal armature of Sunny's hand. It's made out of wire. So it's like an internal structure, like the skeleton of a thing, And so this is what we call an armature. So you could make a wire armature of the whole entire body, and then you take the armature and you build it out with clay. Or I was trying to see if I had another. There's his arm. His arm is stuffed with beads. That's what gives him that lovely movement, which you didn't see much of because I didn't really do a lot of hand work movement with him. But yeah, there's his arm.
Oh, God, please don't show those pictures.
Why not?
Because it's really scary and gross.
It's not gross.
It's an arm. It's an arm just laying there. It's just laying there.
It's okay, son. Look away. Look away, Sonny.
Oh, but I cannot unsee that, and you keep showing it.
I know, honey. Okay, there's Sonny, reaching for his eyeballs.
Oh, God.
Okay, we've already done this. Yeah, Sonny. Yeah, there's Sonny. Okay, we're done with that. Let's get back to this. Yeah, the armatures, just the internal structure of it that you build. Okay, I went down there, so I got to go up here. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Yeah, you can. Okay, back to this. Yeah, it's a huge process. And I think that's why puppets are so expensive. Like you can buy little cheapy ones, that are, they don't have a lot of functionality. But these are like, I wanted to build really Muppet grade, Muppet style. I mean, they're not Muppet grade. The people that build like professional puppets, it's mind blowing. Like, again, I said, My Puppet Factory, her name is Cynthia Lopez. She's the one who did this pattern. Her puppets are gorgeous. They are gorgeous. And I think she probably gets commissioned to do them for real puppeteers, like people who do shows and stuff. And she probably gets commissioned for commercials and things like that. But I think she lives in Brazil or something. So I would love to have her on my podcast, but I'm going to reach out to her. Yeah, like a dress skeleton, if that's what you mean, Shayna. I know, I can't see either. Okay, I'm supposed to go back in the chat. My kid does 3D printing. That's some hard maths. Yeah. 3D printing. It's a thing. AI, 3D printing, all the stuff. I'm mixed about it. I think it's beautiful and wonderful. I really do. Like, I use AI sometimes for stuff, and I just wonder where it'll go, but we'll see. Aren't we PG? Aren't we PG? Did I say something bad? Oh,
Yes, I did. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
it's okay. It was fairly cryptic. I think we're safe. We're not safe because super smart. Super smart. Okay. I can barely thread a needle. Yeah, totally. That's why, I have one set of glasses for working. Okay. Did I do more than one here? Nope, just two. Okay, we're done. Let's tie this puppy off. I think I can come back up here. No. Yes. Up here. Oh, shoot. Plug in the, I'm going to plug in my hot glue gun. It's going to take a minute. I had this little note here for myself. Plug in the hot glue gun. Did I plug it in? No. So there it sits, cold. That's all right. Okay. But I think I'm going to see how it goes, but I would like to get better and better at doing this because I think it would be fun to make more and more complex puppets. I would like to make puppets that have like eye mechanisms in them and mouth mechanisms. I would like to make puppets that are like the kind that, you have a mechanism inside that opens and closes the mouth instead of your hand being in there. So you can get different shapes that you don't necessarily have to put your hand into. And you're able to move the eyes, like the eyes can blink, eyebrows can go up and down, and the mouth can open and close by these levers and things. I think it would be super fun to build those. So we'll see. I would like to build those for I have some ideas. I have some interesting ideas. For teaching, to use for teaching things. Okay. We are now officially knotted. We're very naughty. I don't know how Nana's going to keep it PG. I honestly don't. I'm just going to have to chat a little bit with my sweetie pie and talk to her about Nana's potty mouth. I don't know how to not have one. Okay, so look at that. That's so beautiful. That is nice and sturdy on there. I'm going to trim this up real quick. Give it a quick cut. You see it? Now, Cynthia uses a much thinner elastic. Puppet Nerd used this fat stuff. Oh boy, that's messy. Holy cow, that's bad. Okay, I shouldn't have cut that edge.
Oh no.
You know what we can do? We could throw some hot glue on there. I have some fabric glue too that I could use. Because that is just going to be... you can't... The lighting is bad. I'm going to have to figure this out for evening. So this edge, I didn't know. Now I know. If you cut elastic and leave an unbound edge, it ravels. But I do have this fabric glue that talked to you earlier.
Yeah, this is night.
Wait, that's Sunny. Yes, I am the fabric glue, and I am here for a specific purpose. What's that? To mess up to fix the things that you mess up. Yeah. Fabric tack. Oop. Yes, I can do that for you. I have magical powers. Okay, good. All right. But I'm not going to do this inside because all this stuff is so toxic. I keep talking about that. I keep making toxic puppets, damn it. So the best I can do is like all of my gluing, everything I do that's got some kind of a chemical, I do outdoors. We do it on the back porch. Dang it. I wish I hadn't done that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Stop pulling on it, Nana. But I can't help it. I might do that just off stream. I'll fix that off stream. But I have to glue it. What time is it? What time did I start? 4:30 to 5:30. So I still have 25 minutes. So we could conceivably glue these into the puppet. Is my glue gun hot? I'm really weird about... I have this whole cutting mat here that I bought so I wouldn't mess up my table. But really and honestly, I don't want to mess up my cutting mat. So, I'm not anal. What are you talking about? So I put cardboard down so I get glue on my mat. When I look at puppet makers, like their mats are just like, I don't know, really messed up with glue. But I can smell it. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so we're going to just give a quick little... Yeah, see, the light is so bad. I don't know if you can see that. Is this better? That help? A little bit? It would help if I could turn it the right angle. Okay. Okay. Jeff Dunham, right? Jeff Dunham. Yeah, Jeff Dunham actually is. He does a little tutorial for ventriloquism, and so I went. That's what Sunny and I used to practice.
Yeah, we use it to practice so that Nana can learn how to help me talk and quit moving her da lips. Mm-hmm. So he gives us these exercises where you use that help you practice the letters that are the hardest to do without moving your lips. So it's the letter D, like A, D, C. Sounds like A, D, C, but it's A, D, C. So we practice with the doy dot a basketball, which sounds like the doy dot a basketball. I mean, I'm getting basketball pretty well, but boy, I just can't get it. Anyway, Jeff Dunham, he has a whole tutorial about like sentences that are for practicing. When we work, we win.
W is really hard. And
if good fortune follows a fellow, he's fine.
So we practice with that one. What's his other one?
Nary made natsa in Mexico.
You know these all by heart, Sonny.
Yeah, I'm getting them because you practice in the shower.
Sonny's not in the shower with me.
Yeah, that would be really, really weird. And we don't talk about those kinds of things on this show.
Nope. Okay, just a little smear of glue here to kind of reinforce these little guys. And by the way, this is not a tutorial because I don't know what I'm doing. Please don't do what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Let that dry. Do this one. These stitches are just hideous. Any sewers? Sorry. This is called the shit stitch. Sorry. I meant to say the... Okay, I should check the chat. And I will. Okay, Shayna. I don't know how to do the chat. I don't know how you work on a craft and check the chat. I don't know how you get anything done around here. And this is what I do. I start 25 different stories and I never finish any of them. Because I talk and then I remember, oh yeah, I should probably make the craft. Should probably make the puppet. Because I'm not sure, but I think my daughter would like to have the puppet like in this century. Hands are shaking a little bit from the chocolate I drank. Very late in the day for me. Usually if I have chocolate, I do it before like noon. And I'm a super chocolate snob. And this was good. It's not ceremonial grade, but it was good. Ceremonial grade is for special. Okay. Ow! That's hot. Ow! That will burn you. Kiki, my sweet granddaughter, I don't know if you're here. This thing's hot, so don't touch this part right here. This part, you can't touch it. And you have to be careful not to get Now, it's not like, it's not like you can't use a glue gun because it'll hurt. Oh, by the way, the cat chewed on this. I came in and found that she had eaten some glue. She lived through it, though. But she seemed to like it. She gets into my craft stuff. I told this last time, but she stole my pin cushion and went running through the house with it. And we were finding, my husband found pins in his foot. She just loved the feel of that. Okay, so now I'm having to be a little more careful about leaving my door shut. Okay, those are done. Oh, I'm getting scared. When I start getting close to gonna go outside to the porch and show you a place where we use the cement and do some gluing, I start getting nervous. Oh, we can't glue these in yet. I'm so happy. We got to cut these cheeks off. Okay, so let me just show you. Check this out. You're very smart, Shayna. Do not attempt this on your own. No, attempt at your own peril. I'll put it that way. The lighting's fine. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that. I have 3 cutting mats, but yeah, they're all cut and shredded. Oh, you're a quilter. Okay, that's cool. You may have said that up further in the chat and I did not see it. Oh, you've said all kinds of very cute things. Dress skeleton. Yes, I could draw. Okay. It's a little unsettling, Sonny. It is. When he talks bad, is that what you mean? I got to figure out which way we're going with him. 537 here, and you have been on an hour 6. Yeah. I was going to go for an hour and a half. So far, I've been doing 2 hours, but where I won't attempt anything. I think as far as chat, you're working and check back as you can. Just read in order and try to remember with what you're talking about. And that's part of the problem. It's like, I'll say something, somebody will respond. I have latency. I know that because I can look at the chat in my phone and see that the stream is far behind me. And by the time I get to the chat, I've said 200 things and I don't know what people are talking about. So anyway, but I've noticed that with other streamers, like they read the chat, like they know what they're, yeah. And they have no idea. The only way you can find pins is in the feet. I need to get like a magnet that I can like walk through the house when I find that she's been in my stuff. What I do is a flashlight. I walk through with a flashlight and look for flashy things. Oh, yeah. It is a bit unsettling. You can't unsee when your arm is laying on the table. I'm going to slow you down. Thank you. Yes, I appreciate you making the comments relevant. However, if I'm 200 hours behind you, I have no idea. Okay, so here's what we're going to do, guys. Here's what happened with the cheeks. So here's a cheek prior to gluing. I had to cut a second one out because when I did these and then I went out back to glue them on, I couldn't find the damn cheek. So I had dropped it somewhere and I couldn't find it. Well, I subsequently found it. Anyways, this cheek is supposed to be beveled. So you can see this edge here, and I need to cut out a second one. This edge here, nice and thick, this is 1/2 inch thick foam. What's supposed to happen is we're supposed to bevel this edge a little bit by just giving it a trim. So and I talked about this when I was putting it on. I kept saying, I don't know, this seems like it should be beveled, but I couldn't remember. I didn't brush up on the tutorial prior to, coming online. So I should have gone and done a brush up, but I thought, I'll remember. Well, I didn't. So you can see now how it's not neat and tidy, but it's going at an angle like this. So this surface will contact the puppet head, and then this one will also contact it, but it will be a nice, neat contact, and this will become a smooth join. And I need to do it on the interior here too. So what I ended up doing last time, so you can see this is it's just gonna be, I think I'm gonna do it a little bit, teeny bit more deep, at a more deep angle here. I don't do geometry, but it seems like that would be good. So it'll still have this thickness in the middle to give us that poochy cheek, but the edges will glue down a little bit more flat so that they will disappear into the side of the face, which is what we want, that nice smooth join. And she did this so much better than me, but it's okay. It's all right. This is how we learn, this is how we learn. So as you can see, I had, of course, my glue that I had, and I've gotten new glue since I did this head. My glue was so gloopy and thick. It was so bad that I couldn't, it didn't want to let this, let me get it in the light here. It didn't want to let this edge get a nice smooth connection, which really won't be a problem with the fur because the fur won't show these imperfections. If this was going to be covered with puppet fleece, like, how Bert and Ernie have the fleece that is for, he does look like Pac-Man. Waka, waka, waka. Waka, 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 waka. What are you doing, dude? Knock that off. Sorry, I'm not Pac-Man. I'm Purple Monster. Okay. If it was fleece, all of these imperfections would show. It would be horrifying. And then that's not really what I'm worried about. Since I'm just going to use purple fur, I would leave this. However, these needed to go on after I put in the mouth plates. And I might be able to fudge it, but I'm kind of afraid that it's going to be messed up. So I'm going to cut them off and put new ones on. I feel that it's the right thing to do, but all of a sudden I'm scared. Let's look at the mouth plates. Let's just think this through for a second. Upper mouth plate. So this goes in here, like this. And it gets glued to this edge. Now this edge, and it gets lined up right here. This edge then is going to curl up just slightly up and around here, like this, which, because my glue is so damn stiff, it makes it hard. But it also has to curl around in the corner of the mouth. And because I've got this thick cheek here, it's very difficult to make it curl. Although once this is in, even if the cheek was not there, I still would apply the cheek and then also curl the cheek around. But I don't know. I think I'm going to cut the cheek off. Okay, you guys. Do the horns go there? The horns, I don't know yet. Things like horns and eyes and ears and all of that stuff, it's like one of the last things we do. Because once the fur is on it, once the mouth plate is in and the fur and the fabric that covers the mouth plate and the fur gets applied, the mouth plate itself is going to change the shape of this whole structure. It's going to look very different. It won't look so turtleish. It'll round out. The cheeks will round out. And until I have that in place, that's where I start to play and say, okay, where do we want the ears? Do we want the ears? As you can see with Purple Monster, the ears are right, which is kind of how it is with a human face, actually. The top of your ear comes level with the top of your eye or the middle of your eye. So I'll probably do that because these are anthropomorphic monsters and we want people to feel, not too weirded out. We want them to like them and relate to them, which is a whole thing that we could talk about, what we won't. So the ears will probably be pretty close to level with his eyes and then the horns above that. So again, until we get to that point, I really can't know because the shape of how this all is, what was I doing? Okay, we're cutting this off. The shape of how this is with the fur, it will change. And then we'll have a better idea. So here we go, kids. Seems okay to cut it. Yeah, me too. I'm going to go for it. I'm just, no fear. Just move ahead, no fear. I just want to be careful not to get too deep into this foam so that it ends up like concave. You know what I mean? It's interesting though. The knife is sliding right under that thick glue. So that's a good sign, I think. Hope you can see. Now there's a little dart right here. I don't know if you can see that little seam, little scar there. Dude, it's a battle scar. What do you mean it's a battle scar? It is. No, it's not. It's a dart. What do you mean it's a dart? Yeah, I got hit in the head with a dart, man, and it made a scar. Okay, whatever you say. I'm a ninja. Okay. Okay, this is kind of fun. This is a surgery. Don't. I'm looking away. I'm looking away. I'm looking away. It's okay, Sonny. It's all right, buddy. I know that it's surgery. Some people like to watch that stuff. We were scrolling through, I don't know, Prime Video. I don't know where we were, whether it was Netflix or what. Some show called Dr. Pimple Popper. Holy cow. It was, and we just like, you know how when you're looking through Prime or whatever, and there's a preview of something, whether you want it or not, you're going to see it. And they didn't show a whole lot in the preview, but my husband's like, oh, what's that? Let's look at it. I was like, Dr. Pimple Popper. We don't want to look at that. It's like, yeah, let's just for a second. So I turned it on. Oh my God. Ugh. There was like a trailer or something. I don't remember if I like opened an episode or a trailer or something. The stuff that they show. I don't know. No offense if you're into that. But it was bad. It was bad. So like they have a camera set up in this dermatologist's office and they show full-on surgeries. And people allow themselves to be filmed having like these massive boils, lanced and things removed. I shouldn't even talk about it. It's dinner time. I'm sorry, guys. I won't even talk about it. Check it out at your own peril. Can you see what I'm doing? Okay. Man. This is slow going. Sorry, kids. It's kind of part of the fun. I have some music. It's still hot. Let's turn it on. We'll see where we're at. See if it's on my chill music. There it is. That calms my nerves. I don't know why. Okay, kids. Yeah, we don't get very far on my streams. I hope people enjoying the visit enough that it's okay that we're not getting very far on the puppet. Can you see? Sometimes I get this way down here because I can't see it. Yeah, cutting through this glue is a biatch. Okay, wait. I see your little emoji there, or emote. I guess they call them emotes. I can't see what it is because Nana eyes. My sis butt dialed me the other day. She watches them. Murder shows. She was sleeping, so I just heard the show. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Oh, that's like a weird voyeur thing. Like you were like, you know, did you listen very long? Like you might have heard something you didn't want to hear. But I'm not, no judgment. I can't watch that Pimple Popper stuff at all. I do like 600 Pound Life, but my partner won't watch. Yeah, I can't. No. Nope. No. I feel that there's enough things in this world that are disturbing, that get into my consciousness, and it's like I don't need any more. I don't need to add. You know, there's enough that comes in against my will. So let's just keep it positive, folks. Oh, it's starting to go now. We're getting through the thick stuff and getting into the soft foam here. Look at that. Oh, purple monster. Dude, you're doing a great job, Nana. I would come to you for plastic surgery like any time. Okay. Let's try to do this. Now, I want to keep as much of this lip thickness as I can, even if I have to... Oh, that was hard. Even if I have to leave a little bit of that glue, which I'll try to trim off. The glue, ugh. So this glue, it's contact cement. Sorry, I know you probably can't see this. I need a side camera. But It's supposed to be fairly thin when you apply it. It's a kind of liquid. And I mean, it's kind of stringy, but it's mostly thin, flowy. But this can that I bought, which cost $35 for a little teeny can, it was great the first time I used it, but after that, it just turned into this gloopy, boogery mess. And it's all I had, so I just kept using it. But I finally ordered a different brand, which was much better, and I used that for something I worked on last week. What was it? Oh, the mouth plate. Okay, that is too loud, and it's kind of a bizarre song. It's kind of weirdly dissonant. But I used it in a little short with Sunny last week, and it was funny. Okay, stop talking. This is supposed to be a chill vibe. In order for people to chill, Nana, you have to be quiet. Look at how much faster you can work if you're quiet. I'm sorry, I know you can't see this. There's a gal I was watching today, and I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. She's a streamer. She's a quilter. You might know her, Shayna. I want to say Mama is a fan, is her name. And she's quite the quilter. I mean, I only watched her for part of the day, but you can tell that she knows what she's doing. And she had this cool thing, like she would say, "Front view, please," and her streaming software would go to a different camera view. "Side view, please," and it was voice activated. I'm like, oh, every streamer needs one of those. Oh, this is not going the way I hoped. Wait a minute, maybe it is. I feel like I'm digging too deep here. I feel like I'm going to release the Balrog if I go too deep here. Okay, well, it has to go deep because I got to get under that glue. It's too rigid. I'm going to try really hard, guys, not to cut my finger open because this is really a bit tough to get through this glue. This is kind of like the pimple popper thing, right? That's why, I was tempted to just fix this off stream. Then I thought, what the hell? The whole idea of this stream is to let you watch the process, and this is my process. Mistakes and all. Bad ventriloquism.
And all. Terrible ventriloquism. Let me see if I can just talk in my regular voice. It is my regular voice, but this is not how I pronounce things.
It's so hard. There are people. There's this gal named Darcy, somebody, young gal. She won America's Got Talent. Holy cow, she's the most talented little thing. But she, you cannot see her moving her lips. Jeff Dunham, can't see. Can you see? Oh, sorry, guys. It's quite a process trying to get this off of here. But the foam is fairly forgiving, and it's going to be covered with fur. So I feel that because of that fact alone, I feel it will be all right. Isn't this music sort of bordering on Halloween-y weird? It's supposed to be soothing, but I almost feel like a weird doll should walk in behind me.
Or Sunny.
What? Sunny what?
Or Sunny could walk in behind you.
No, he can't.
Yes, he can.
No, he cannot. You don't have feet or legs.
Oh, okay. I guess I cannot. I could float like a ghost.
No, you can't, Sunny. You're too precious. You can't be an evil, wicked, weird, demonic thing.
I thought I could.
No. Sunny, I created you to be adorable.
Well, sometimes monsters can be wicked and evil and gross and adorable at the same time. I don't think so. It's getting late. I'm getting hungry. We're gonna have to figure out this evening streaming thing, like food and sustenance. Oh, starting to cut kind of thick here. Let's be careful. Let's be careful. I don't want to cut into the depth of that. Kids. Dang it. Hey, this is a really good opportunity to see how can you wing it? How can you make something good out of a mess? Because that's what we've got going on at the corner of this mouth. I almost feel like it would have been better just to try to... See, that seam goes all the way. That's why it's so... We're almost there, guys. And this is only one cheek. Oh, don't leave me yet. Try to not look too slack-jawed while I'm reading the chat. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. I'm saying thank you. Shayna's my conversation here, so thank you, Shayna, for being my buddy. I forwarded the message back to her. We both cracked up. What? Which message? Nipple popper? Oh, your sister, right. So, I bet, oh my gosh, I bet she cracked up. You just said that, she cracked up. I'm paying attention, I am. Some of them have wonderful stories and changed their life after surgery. Sadly, the numbers are low. They do follow up stories on the successful ones or people trying again. Do you mean with the 600-pound life? Is that what you mean? I'd like to hear. I like the underdog to win. I don't watch any quilters and they're not that good at it. Doesn't matter what you're doing to chat. It reminds me of a massage. Or maybe Macy's. One of your characters should read chat and practice. Yeah, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a great idea. Okay, we'll think about that. I got to get faster at grabbing the puppet, putting it on, getting it in place. You know, we could do that with Vash, because Vash is one of our other little characters. She actually got me started because she is a little stuffed monkey. She's a little beanie baby monkey. Look at that. We're coming free here, guys. She's a little beanie baby monkey that started talking to my granddaughter when we first started talking together online. And she's a little beanie baby. It's like a scab coming off. It's a little bit rough. Gonna be a scar. But it's off. See how the corner of that mouth looks? Kind of shadowy here, but it's a little scuffy. But I think we can make it work. I really do. I think we can make it work. At 6:05, guys. Yeah, we'll set up Vash. So she's so cute, but she has a really high voice. She's adorable, but she's the one who actually got me going, because it's a whole story with Kiki, my granddaughter. There's actually 3 little monkeys. There's Vash and her brother Monkey Monk and their cousin Toodles. My husband does the other 2, the boy monkeys, and there was a whole thing where she wanted to know if we were moving our mouths, because we would hold them in front of our mouth and talk them. And she was like, let me see your mouth. Why? Why do you want to see our mouth? I want to see if it's moving. So we let her know, yes, we're doing their voices, because we weren't even attempting ventriloquism. And she was like 4 at the time. So she was like, I thought so. Okay. And then she accepted it and we moved on and never again. Say goodbye to the scab. Usually you find it like in your bed or something, but so Vash kind of got me thinking, like, oh, puppets. We could do I wanted to make a puppet that was based off of Vash, and I will. I actually have all the stuff to make the monkey. So we will make a Vash puppet. But in the meantime, I think she can just come on here as a stuffedy. Like, she doesn't move her mouth, and it's okay. I mean, do you remember Mr. Rogers, that weird clown lady?
Well, Daniel the Tiger and King Friday and Lady... Wait, was it King Friday? Daniel Tiger, Princess... I can't remember her name, and that weird clowny looking lady. I don't remember her name. Do you guys remember? And they didn't move their mouths, and the kids loved them. I don't know if grown-ups liked them, although I did think the clowny looking lady was kind of freaky a little bit. But I think that once people like their personalities, they accept that their mouth doesn't move. It's amazing what you will accept if it's entertaining. So Vash can come on and not move her mouth and talk to people and read the chat. Great idea, Shayna. Thank you. I will take you up on that. Because the other thing is Vash, she always wanted to have an advice show. And so like if people would like a little bit of monkey advice. So you can see how once this is glued, this will, with a thinner glue, this will create a much smoother join there when we get to that. But I have to cut out another cheek. So, okay, kids, I should probably wrap this up since I said I was only going to be here for an hour and a half. But, oh, thank you, Shayna. I appreciate you saying that. Okay, so plan a story stream. Yeah, I should. And I've thought about like reading some, I thought about doing like a kid's stream because, kids love puppets, but so do grown-ups. I mean, grown-ups need a little bit of puppets who maybe have a little bit of blue humor. Okay, this music has to go now. Bye-bye. So, I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. Yeah, chat. I get a little scared of chat. So that's why I need some mods at some point if I ever have people come. I mean, if I just have you, Shayna, I feel like pretty safe because you seem very kind. But I know people can get crazy. Oh, Friday. Oh, I thought his name was Friday. Was it Friday? I thought it was King Friday. I'll have to look that up now. Which, by the way, if you haven't seen the, there's a documentary about Mr. Rogers. It's so good. I think it's called My Neighborhood or something like that. And then there's another one about his Canadian contemporary, who's like the Mr. Rogers of Canada. And I can't think of what that one's called either, but it's so beautiful. It's such a beautiful documentary. Anyway. Okay. Oh, for the misses. Queen. Saturday. Was it Saturday? I'll look that up. I'll let you know next time. I'm going to say Netflix. It might be Prime. I think it's Netflix or Prime. But I mean, if you have Prime, you can just search it. Or if you just Google it, it'll say where it is. So, okay, kids, it's time. It's time. I got to get some dinner going. And I don't know. I feel really weird with only one cheek, dude. But I feel free somehow. I got a little Keanu going. I mean, at least that's how it sounds to Nana. I wish I could do boy voices better. If you ever watch Nina Conti, she does boy voices really well. I don't know. I'll have to practice. Yeah, nice to meet you too. I hope I see you again. And anybody else, if there's anybody lurking, I don't want to know, actually. If you're lurking, thank you for coming. And I will be back on Wednesday, middle of the day. I don't know if the middle of the day ones will continue. We may just move to evenings. I don't know. I'd like people to come. Replays are on Twitch, but I also post everything on YouTube on Permission to Play podcast. I also have some podcast interviews on there. I haven't done any interviews since May. I kind of had a little nervous system meltdown, had to do some rest. And then I started doing puppets. But I have, I'm really going to do a series soon on the podcast about nervous system healing. So I have some nervous system people lined up. I have one lined up and another one in the waiting to find out if I can get her on to talk about nervous system stuff on the podcast. So the podcast is over there, and I started a second podcast, same channel, Permission to Play podcast, called Puppet Time with Nana, and I just post all my replays there, and I also post some little quick shorts, from the stream. So you can check those out if you like, or send people there. Oh, Kiki's here. Hi, Kiki. I'm sorry, Nana had a little bit of potty mouth. I'm sorry. Now you know. But you knew that, and you love me anyways, right? And Nana's I'm trying to think of some creative ways to change my language when I know you're here, because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable. Okay. YouTube should be a command as well, or do socials with whatever you have. Yeah, I've got stuff on Instagram too, but it's not Puppet Time with Nana. It's my personal account, and I'm too lazy to go make a new one and move it all over. I just don't do all that. I know I should, but I only have so much bandwidth, and then I start to like burn out. Yeah, I'm not sure how to tell people to go to my Instagram, because I don't post anything personal on my Instagram, and I can't think of what the handle is. I can't think of what it is. Oh, the link is on my Twitch homepage there, on my About page, my link to my Instagram. So I post stuff there too, the shorts. I'm glad you have mental health connections. I need them. Actually, this nervous system work that I'm doing has been phenomenal. I've been doing it for about a year now. I took an intensive. I'm actually hoping at some point to go get training, because I would love to be able to speak about it from a place of deeper study, because I think it's super important. I think nervous system dysregulation is a huge problem, and it's where many of our social problems come from. So, anyways, okay, kids, I'm going to, socials. I don't know. I'm ambivalent. I feel like it can serve its purpose, but it can also become like this crazy time suck, and also comparison schlager. So I just have to be in a really good headspace to be out there. But there's some cool stuff out there. So, okay, kids. So thank you for hanging out with me. And I'm going to call it a night, but I will be back on Wednesday at 11:30 Pacific. And I do that one for 2 hours. And then I'll be back again on Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific. And that's all I'm doing for now. And I'm going to see how that goes. I know I need to stream more than 1 day a week, which is what I've been doing in order to gain any traction. I didn't know if I would have the energy for it, but I'm enjoying this a lot. So thank you again for making it a delight and for helping me to feel supported. I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm going to turn this thing off now. Go eat your dinner. Have a good evening. And nice to meet you, and nice to see you. Nice to hear you. And we'll see you again. Okay, kids.